Bun, hai să vedem ce misiune avem de făcut.
How are you?
Este
Good, Mr.
awesome.
McFarlane. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do it.
Ia, trebuie să mergem la Armadillo cu tanti.
You can take the
Trebuie să-și cumpere
reins.
ceva de
It
acolo
wouldn't
și
do for a terrifying
trebuie să o
bounty
însoțim.
hunter such as yourself to be seen
Hai
running
să vedem.
around by a woman.
I just want to ride to Armadillo. Is that too much to ask?
Take the driver's seat. Come on.
Armadillo. Hai, Dicăluțu.
You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for
Fu și
that.
câine după noi,
So
nebun.
do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Trebuie să mergem mai repede un pic, dar nu prea
Hope
mere,
hasn't really entered into it.
nu prea mere
It's not
caii
really
ăștia, nu prea
something I
mere.
think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately
Hai că am depășit ceva.
If you don't mind, can we please return to the road?
Hai, tati, că suntem pe...
Yes, you are. You are being
drum.
deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response.
Nu prea mere așa repede. A, uite acolo e oraș, oricum.
I think it's kind
Chiar
of
așa
funny
departe
I'm not
noi.
dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarlane.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says,
Hai, bă.
don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarlane.
Am ce discuție au ăștia, frate.
And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that. Come on, easy up now.
Poți frâna că să nu dărâmăm pe careva pe aici. Mamă, ce frână am băgat aici.
So this is Armadillo.
Deci am ajuns la
Manhattan
Armadillo.
is not, but it does okay for us.
Auzi că nu e Manhattan, dar e ok. Dacă nu e Manhattan.
Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some
Și că
medicine.
trebuie să mergem la doctor să ne luăm niște medicină. Medicină, niște medicamente, auzi,
Thank you,
medicine.
miss. I'll pay you back.
Și
I'm
prima
sure
e
you shall. The
din
doc's a good
partea
fellow.
casei,
Saved
dacă
your
știi cum
life,
zic,
so be polite to him.
și să fim
Meet me in
politicați
front of the general store when you're done.
cu doctorul, căci că el ne-a salvat. După aia ne întâlnim înapoi cu doamna Ci. Hai să vedem aici, să vedem ce e aici.
It's excellent to see you, just
Howdy,
rattlesnake fest.
Ok, asta luăm.
That means I'll be busy. Any trouble, let me know.
Nu știu dacă mai are rost să iau. Ajung două.
Thank you. That's perfect.
Viața e plină. Luăm numai unde în ăsta. Iși. Suntem plini de viață acum.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for
Ne
one.
mulțumesc și că am condus
And
până
a
aici.
little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least
Și-
I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Îi mulțumim pentru medicamente, că ea ni
You
le-a
can always
dat.
take a
Pa
stagecoach
gratis.
back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel
Putem
safe.
să rămânem aici,
Try not to
Și
get
venim mai
yourself
târziu
shot.
noi,
I won't be around to save you this time.
singuri în campul ăla, de unde stăm. Mai târziu, cica. Hai să vedem ce avem de făcut după. O, dacă vrem să plecăm din Armadillo, ci că putem folosi taxiurile astea. Un fast traveling, să zic așa. Astea. Vedem următoarea misiune.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarlane?
Yes, from Lee Johnson.
to settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is that I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom.
Că era...
We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in
Deja
that
făcea
gang.
bănci și mai ce știu,
Now,
tot felul.
if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand.
De ce vrea să-l omoare pe
I
ăla,
had
pe...
no idea. You poor man.
Nu știu cum îl cheamă pe ăla.
Even
De la
in this
început
new
ce le-au
country,
împușcat.
memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done.
Îi povestiți de viața lui acum,
never
frate.
met. People don't forget.
Și că oamenii nu uită.
That's true, especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston.
Mai durează mult, frate, povestea.
Can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need?
L-a rugat frumos să
No.
o ajute.
Nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Hai să vedem cu ce trebuie să o ajutăm. O, dar n-am fost atent. Hai să mă să ne iau calul. Hai, căluțule.
All right, let's head over to the cow pen. It's about time a budding farmer such as yourself learned how to herd
Hai,
cattle.
deci vine și ea. Hai.
Easy now. Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
Ne mulțumește că am fost așa deschis și am povestit de povestea noastră. A mea, povestea mea.
They're lucky to have a man like you.
Și ăsta a zis că acum sper să înțeleagă de ce e așa încuiat, închis.
Good to see you, Miss McFarland.
Get behind the herd. That should start them moving in the right direction. Assuming they aren't put off by your smell.
He's got it. Stay behind them, Mr. Marston. That's it. Come on. Nice job, Mr. Marston. Keep on moving.
Herd the cattle down the road.
Oh.
Look at the cowboy. You're right, Mr. Marston.
Slow.
Hai, bre. Ce vreau să fac?
Hey, we need to take them out to the pasture.
Easy.
Hai că merg astea.
Hey,
Dar unde e asta, mă? Hai, da, băcuțelor. Asta da misiune, frate. A, la grămadă aici.
Nail it down. He's just showing off now.
Now we need to move this entire herd out to the far pasture for grazing.
Ok. Poți da și cu biciul?
Keep it nice and tight.
You're doing great, Mr. Marston. Stay with him. Keep that herd together now.
come on.
But keep it moving.
Get a move on.
Keep him tight now.
Move.
Watch for the runner. Keep going, Mr. Marston.
I-am dus pe toate. Ai văzut, bă. Bă, care n-ați cu ce aici,
You're
nene?
not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work
Hai că am
to do
făcut
back at the
misiunea.
ranch.
Și acum?